All right, back here at this same lake from the last video. This is our second check, and I knew there was more beaver in here because we caught one big one and one little one last time. So I decided if I had any beaver at all, I was just going to pull all the traps. But if I had none, then I was going to leave them for another few days. But I pulled up all of them except that 330 over there, and this snare pole, and that 330 over there. And that's the one I caught the big one in the last check. So there's those two traps are sprung, and I can feel some weight on this snare here. Oh yeah, that's a large, possibly an extra large. So another thing I like to carry, I think it's a necessity if you're doing anything with snares or cable restraints, is pair of these cable cutters here. They are worth their weight in gold, because sometimes they get cinched down so tight it's just hard to get them off. And I cut it on the bottom just in case I cut the fur at all. That's where I make my cut when I'm skinning them. You see those froze to the fur right away. So it's a little bit warmer today than it was last check when it was 20 below. It's only about 4 or 5 below right now, but still pretty chilly. So you still have to take some measures to keep stuff from freezing up on you quickly. And you notice when I just touched that metal to the fur, within 1 or 2 seconds it immediately froze to it. Another thing, when I'm drying them off like this, it also makes it so I can skin them and flesh them quicker, but also it keeps them from sticking to any metal that I might have in my sled. I should probably bring a trash bag. I know some guys do that to put their catch in. So I pulled it up to there. I saw it was sprung. And that's a beaver. And a little guy. And we caught him on celery. Okay, so this one we caught that big beaver a couple days ago, and then I reset it with a turnip because I didn't have any more onions, and I see that it's sprung. Ah, got a little muskrat. So the funny thing is, believe it or not, this little muskrat's gonna be worth about as much as that. I'll get $5 for this guy, and probably about 6 for that one. This one here though, probably 20 to 25. Alrighty, got a few more sets to check. Alright, so I'm back out here on this very remote pond, doing the second check where I got 4 beaver the other day. That was probably 3 or 4 days ago. And I left 5 of the baited conibears and 2 snare poles. The snare poles were chewed off completely, but no beaver. And I pulled up 3 of the 330s with nothing. There's a 4th one over here that's I can see that it's sprung, but I can't get it up through the ice. So I'm guessing we have a beaver and he's frozen into the ice. And then I still have one more right here that I haven't checked yet. But let me try something a little different. I chopped a little hole over here, so I'm going to try putting the camera underwater to get a look around. One, to see how badly this beaver is frozen into the ice, and then also we can check to see if that one is running. Footage turned out I couldn't see on my screen. I know the water's not super clear here, but hopefully it did, because as you can see, there was the one beaver in the one trap he was frozen in, and then in the other trap next to it, which I had no idea, I hadn't even chopped the hole yet. We see we got the bigger beaver. So in this spot here, this makes 6 beaver total, and I'm pulling all my traps. There's probably a couple left, because you can see there's 2 houses, and I think there's another house way over there, but I'm okay with leaving these because, like I said, I'm very remote. I don't think anybody else is going to come back in here trapping. It's a long ways from civilization, and it's pretty hard to get to, even with the snowmobile. Alright, so back here at the house, in the garage, another thing when dealing with temperatures this cold, gotta pretty much bring everything in for the night. So here's the stuff I had from earlier today, this morning, brought it in, and then these 4 beaver here, and then from this afternoon I just went out and got these 2 more, and you can see in the sled all those traps and stakes and snares. They're all frozen up, and probably the chainsaw. So we'll just let this thaw out, and so everything will be ready to go tomorrow. Thanks for watching.